What is up, you guys? Pete DiCarlo here, and today is insane. The stock market is up over 4.5%. The Dow was actually up over 1,700 points earlier, which was, I believe, a record. But in this video, I want to go over why this happened, what are some stocks you should be taking a look at, what are some stocks that you should probably be avoiding, and my overall opinions on the stock market. We have seen a big fade in just the past couple hours since the market has opened. It's currently 12:30 Eastern Standard Time. I might do another video later on tonight, so if you want to stay up to date, hit that subscribe button, or I may put it on my second channel, Traders Helping Traders. I'll put the link down below. Let's get into it. So we know that Donald Trump has been talking about a potential vaccine coming out in the next couple of weeks, and today we got some breaking news. So Pfizer, which is a biotech company, says that a Rona vaccine is more than 90% effective, and this is a great day for science and humanity. Let's take a look at this article. I will put the link down below. So Pfizer says that a Rona vaccine is more than 90% effective, and this is a great day for science and humanity. Dr. Albert Bourla, I'm sorry if I said that wrong, chairman and CEO of Pfizer, said that the trial results that they're going through right now is a great day for science and humanity. They said that the case split between vaccinated individuals and those who received a placebo indicated that the vaccine efficiency is over 90% 7 days after a second dose. This means that protection from the Rona is achieved 28 days after an initial vaccine, which consists of 2 scheduled doses. And the stock market was up huge. We'll look at some technical levels coming up after this, but I quickly want to get through this. CEO of Pfizer says, "I think we can see a light at the end of the tunnel finally. I believe that this is likely the most significant medical advancement in the last 100 years if you count the impact that this will have on public health and global economy." The announcement comes after drug makers and research centers scrambled to deliver a safe and effective vaccine to help bring an end to the Rona that has claimed over 1.2 million lives. We talked about this before in other videos, that they've tried a lot of different vaccinations and a lot of them have been having a lot of troubles. Now, personally, I'm not going to be someone to take this vaccine as soon as possible. I feel like a lot of people won't. But however, if you are somebody who is one of the people who are really at risk, you might actually want to take this instead of just putting yourself at risk. But for somebody like me, I'm not going to do that. Scientists are hoping for a corona vaccine that is at least 75% effective. Dr. Fauci has said that one that is 50 or 60% effective would actually still be acceptable. So obviously this already beats the guidelines that the White House and the Rona task force are having. So as of right now, that's amazing. One thing that they were saying is that this could actually be available as early as late December. They said that by the time the public could actually get a hold of it and it could be massively produced and out to everybody, it would probably end up being third quarter 2021. We are right now in the beginning of Q4, so that's almost one more year of living life the way that we're living right now. Now, does that mean that different government officials and different governors will loosen their regulations on the Rona? Who knows? We're seeing other countries such as the UK and Canada starting to lock things down once again. Is that something that's going to be happening in the United States? A lot of people feared that if Joe Biden became president, then yes, we would have more lockdowns. But he came out today and did a Rona press release. It didn't say anything along the lines of that. It was really only a couple minutes long, basically asking people to wear masks and that we will get through this. We did see the S&P 500 futures rally all the way up to 3,668 before taking a pretty sizable pullback. If you guys remember, a couple of months ago, this happened before, where Pfizer, I believe it was specifically Pfizer too, came out and said that they were very close to a vaccination, and then the very next day the market sold off very heavily. We have a huge resistance point right here around 3,600 on the S&P 500. And it looks like we might actually get rejected here today. Now, some stocks that are really rallying today is travel. So CCL currently up 35%, American Airlines 17%, JetBlue over 21%. Banks are pushing up heavy. Wells Fargo up over 12%. We're seeing Bank of America up over 12, almost 13%. We're seeing Visa up almost 9%. Now, the reason that we're seeing a rally in travel is that obviously if a vaccine comes out, it's widely used and we can get our lives back to normal, then people will begin to travel again, which will actually help the travel industry. As well, the reason banks are moving up is because interest rates are extremely low right now. The reason that rates are low is that it's going to incentivize people to spend more money, which therefore is going to drive the economy. if the Fed can raise rates, and they will do that if they feel that the economy is strong enough. So far from what Fed Chair Jay Powell said, that's probably not going to happen for a while, but if we can get life back to normal pretty soon, they actually might be able to raise rates, which therefore that's how banks make their money. When rates are low, banks obviously don't get paid a higher interest rate for letting people borrow money, and that's why we've been seeing banks sell off for almost the past 8 months. Now, some other stocks that are taking a hit right now are those Roni stocks, or the Rona stocks that have been doing well since this whole situation started, such as Peloton, which is currently down right now almost 16%. It was down almost 26% at one point. Zoom is another one, down 13%. VSTO is another one. Now, this one's not a tech company, but this one is a outdoor hunting ammunition company, which is, taking a pretty big hit right now. Now, the reason that things like Peloton and Zoom and all these other online companies are down is because, during the whole Roni and the whole world health crisis situation, more people are not able to go to the gym, so therefore they're ordering Pelotons. More people are not allowed to go to work. There's still meetings have to go on, so they are using Zoom as their way to communicate with friends, family, different businesses, and within their own businesses that they own or work in. So obviously, with a possible vaccination, they wouldn't have to do that, because that means that at some point soon, within the next 12 months, life could actually get back to normal. And one thing you have to realize is that as far as whales and big money is considered, it's not like they just sell out of their positions and hold on to cash. Instead, what normally happens is they just sell out of certain positions that they're up on, where we're seeing big profit taking on these bigger tech companies, and then put them into other companies and sectors that are undervalued. It's actually funny, you can't see it, but on my whiteboard, I was going to make a video this week called undervalued sectors, and the two that I was going to talk about were travel and banks, and we can see that both of them are up huge today. Now, the real question to ask yourself moving into the next couple of months is this an actual reason for the stock market to continue to push up? The fact that we're at all-time highs, and I'm not just talking right now as a trader. I don't really talk about trading too much on this channel. That's for my secondary channel. This is more of a long-term investing channel, but still, are we at insane levels? Is this insanity that we're up this much and continuing to make new highs? Yes, I do think it is. Now, does that mean you need to go sell all of your positions and get out of everything you're in and just buy at a better time? No, because look at what would have happened if you would have done that before the election. In the past 8 trading days, the S&P 500 is up over 15%, which is almost double what the average returns in a year are for the S&P 500. So if you wanted to just get away from volatility, sell out of all of your positions, and just hope that you could buy back in at a better time, at a better price, that would not have happened in this case. So I'm not saying go out and sell all of your positions, but start to look at some of the companies that you're in and say to yourself, if I don't want to hold this for the next 3 to 5 years, at what point am I okay to sell? Maybe set some trailing stop losses at 10% below where they currently are right now. As of this point, I will say that while the stock market is overpriced right now, things are looking up. We have a new president pretty soon that many people might be happy or not happy about, but everyone thought that the stock market would not be happy about it, including myself. But it seems like we're still continuing to rally. It seems that while cases of the Rona are continuing to go up, we do have better vaccination news. The biggest thing to watch is going to be Q4, which is the next 3 months, and see how the economy does within that time. A lot of companies that had earnings most recently in the past couple of weeks are either not giving guidance for the last 3 months at the end of the year. Obviously, it's one of the biggest quarters because of the holiday season, but a lot of companies are not giving any guidance for the next couple of months because they feel like because of the Rona, it's just too hard to gauge how things are going to be. But other companies are actually downgrading their potential projections because they think that it's not going to be as busy as a holiday season as it was before. I'm actually bullish on this holiday season, and I'll tell you why, and I might make a whole nother video in the future on the Santa rally that normally happens at the end of the year. But I'm bullish on the holiday season because I think people don't care about the Rona anymore. I think we've had one hell of a year, and the best time for most people, no matter what your religion is the holiday season, right? It's not even like people are so sick of this entire year. They're looking for a new year. They're looking to spend the rest of the year with friends and family and just forget about everything that's happening. So while I do think the economy is not in as good a shape as it was, before the whole Roni, I think that spirits going into the end of the year are going to be up. Now, does that mean that we're going to see the stock market continue to rip and roar because people are happy about, about the holiday season? No, but the biggest takeaway that I want you to get from this video is understanding where we are in the market and to not buy into the hype and the news. If you're a long-term investor, don't freak out when the stock market goes up 1,700 points, and don't freak out when the stock market's going down. You need to stay in control, and you need to realize that if you're buying companies for the next 3 to 5 years, that's what you're doing. Like I said, if you would have sold 8 days ago, you would have missed out on one of the craziest 8-day rallies we have ever had in stock market history. So don't try to time the market unless you are a trader. I know traders get a bad reputation, and people saying, you can't time the market, 90% of traders fail. That is true, but there are 10% that don't fail, and I am one of those people. Now, that's a completely different ideology and a completely different psychology that you need to have, but if you're a long-term investor like I know most of you on this channel are, don't freak out about what the stock market is doing today or tomorrow. Look at the longer-term outlook. So let me know what you guys are doing. Are you buying? Are you selling? You think the stock market is overpriced? I want to know, guys. Hit the like button, comment your opinions down below, and until next time, guys, peace.